coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Here's Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Lifted in the air out to left. After it is Gardner. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Gregorius comes up with it. And quickly there are two away. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Softly hit out to short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Bombers will get their shot. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. First delivery to him on the way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Digging in, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's hitless in 6 tries. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
2-2 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Gregory Polanco waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. There's one on to first to complete the double play. Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Cervelli, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. A shot down the first baseline. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Bucks go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First offering on its way. He gets the call that time for strike number one. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Aaron Hicks waits on deck. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Nice AB right there. Grinded it to a full count, bought himself a fastball and didn't miss it. Nice execution.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 2-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Two-1. Here it is. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home is in there. A called strike three. So stepping in, Miguel Andujar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
Line drive to left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Digging in, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. From the stretch. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Fastball, and that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. The tag, and he is out at third. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you with us on MLB Network. Next will be the designated hitter, Jordan Luplow. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away. Stepping in, Colin Moran. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. This is line to left. And the Pirates are in the hit column. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Digging in, Jordy Mercer. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. 0-2 to Jordy Mercer.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Bends down, and he barehands it. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. Here's Brett Gardner now. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, but it's well foul. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball. He gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here now the 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Gardner stands at second with 2 gone. Two balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton. Stanton, a former Miami Marlin, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 2-1 is laid off of down and in.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's low, ball 4. Digging in to try it again. Didi Gregorius. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And the runner is in from second. And he's in safely at third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Archer comes set. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Into the box now. Adam Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That's by him for strike 1.
Case in point right there, Matty. we're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hit to third. Endahar brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Andujar hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. Just got a piece up, and this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. Andujar aboard here at first with nobody out.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight to strike zone.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Smoke toward third. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, first baseman.
At the plate, Luke Boyd looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Gleyber Torres would be next. Now the swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. First pitch on its way.
First baseman.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about...
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Designated hitter.
4-1. One 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch is taken. Strike 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Colin Moran. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Number 25.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And that one just missed outside. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. He singled his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. Two and 2. High in the air out to center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's big Aaron Judge, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. Here's Jordy Mercer now, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Torres onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Hit hard down the line. Endujar fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Stanton on his way up to second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Steven Brault takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit hard toward the right side. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Throw into second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Neil Walker come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Neil Walker.
Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. Has a look, now the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
In the air out to left. Dickerson's there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped into the air, back behind second. Frazier has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He was a double play victim last time around. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-1. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Fouled away. Gregorius at third with 2 away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away. Stepping up now, Luke Voigt, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. It rolls foul for strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Neil Walker will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. First delivery to him on the way.
Number 14.
This is on the ground over to first. Voigt right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 55.
Into the box, Josh Bell. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Missed with a slider. So 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now here's the pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Number 25.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. A ball and a strike now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Popped him up. Mercer shading to his right. He's got it one away. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Oh, and they've got him picked off. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. 0-2, here it is. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Giancarlo Stanton now, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Dickerson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Got him to go down swinging there. Francisco Cervelli becomes the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
That's inside. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready for another shot now. Colin Moran, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no. Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Here's Neil Walker, flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first down. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground near home. That's a foul ball. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. Sliders in for a strike. Gregorius, the runner at first with 2 gone. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Polanco. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the... Here's Jordy Mercer now. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. 3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. 1 down. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Starling Marte, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. And he misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Debro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitch.
Runners on first with one down. Hit hard, but foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Adam Frazier goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. He brings it in, and the Yankees get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The New York Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Severino is credited with the win. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 4 minutes.